YouTube, what's going on? It is Crazy Coach back with another game of the Royals 162 franchise. And I do appreciate you guys being here as we are getting started on game number 18 of the season with the Royals 7-10. But first, if you're new to the channel and you're just catching it for the first time and you haven't subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, drop a like if you like the content. It really helps out the channel. But that being said, we are going to jump in here for the next game that we have on the Royals franchise. That we're sitting here at 7-10, and we're in the middle of the Twins series, game 2 of the first series with the Twins, who are 8-9 on the season. Yep. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome in. And so we look here. We got absolutely throttled in our final game, or first game of the series, 1-9 against Minnesota. They jumped out and really hit us pretty hard. But yeah, we're looking for that game 18 bounce back against the Twinkies, and get some streaks going. Like this right here, these 3 greens in a row look pretty good. We were playing some pretty good baseball, and up until that shellacking that we got against Minnesota, we had won 4 out of 5. So just gotta forget that one and get on to the next one. And in today's games, we got Boston and Toronto. Boston loses 8-7 to Toronto. Cleveland takes a 2-1 win over Chicago. Detroit gets a 5-2 win over New York. Houston takes a 6-5 win over Los Angeles. Baltimore gets a 6-0 win over Oakland. San Francisco with a 3-1 win over the Mets. St. Louis gets drummed by Miami in Miami. Seattle with a 13-2 win over Texas. 9-1 Arizona over Washington, so a lot of blowouts today. Chicago gets a nice win against Tampa Bay 6-2. Pittsburgh beats Milwaukee 6-4. Cincinnati gets beaten by San Diego at San Diego 5-3. Los Angeles takes care of Atlanta on the road, or at home. Whoops. And Colorado and Philadelphia. Colorado gets that home win as well. So here we are ready to play this game. We got Dylan Bundy. I believe it's Dylan Bundy. Is it Dylan Bundy? Is that his name? I believe it's Dylan Bundy. Yeah, Dylan Bundy, 1-1, going against Brad Keller. Both have a very similar ERA, above 4.5. And Twins are at 8-9. The Royals are at 7-10. So, we're ready to play this game. The Twins are in their road alternates again. The Royals are in their home whites. Let's see. Is this a day game or a night game? What is this? This is a 7-10 game. So this is a night game. So we would be in our home whites most likely. So we will play in our home whites. And we're good there. In Kauffman, we've got the regional theme again. Clear skies. Brad Keller on the bump. 74 overall. 4.86 ERA. 1-1. We may get Michael A. Taylor in a game in here at center field. It's been a couple days since he's gotten a start. Keep Whit Merrifield in the leadoff position. Bobby Witt Jr. batting third. And Andrew Benintendi. Let's see. We may move Prado up in the lineup and make him bat third. We'll put Benintendi in the 5-hole. He's been kind of struggling a little bit. Dozier will get a chance to DH again, and Nicky Lopez there. So that's our lineup for the day. And here we go, game 18. So thank you all for being here that are here. Like I said, if you're new to the channel and you're watching for the very first time, this is a Royals 162 game franchise that we are playing here on YouTube only, exclusive to YouTube. I also do stream over on Twitch every Sunday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you'd like to go ahead, head over to Twitch and follow me at twitch.tv/crazycoach. Greatly appreciate that as well. Let's look at Salvador Perez, the all-star catcher for the Kansas City Royals.
So he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them.
Salvador Perez, 66 at bats so far this season. 5 home runs, 8 RBIs with a 273 RB average. Having a really, really nice start to the season after kind of a quiet start. Starting to come around lately.
And he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Then on the bump is Brad Keller. Hopefully Twitch will decide to give me a phone notification. I don't have my hopes high. I hear you. But 7 o'clock Central Time, I'm pretty much going to be live over there. Brad Keller get his 4th start in the season. His first start, he got blown up, but in his last 2 starts, he's been much better. Much better. Kansas City 5th in the American League Central with a 7-10 record. It's going to be a competitive division. It may not be the best division in baseball, but it's going to be a really competitive division this year, I think. And Royce Lewis finally up here in the majors.
Swing and a miss.
And takes a big strike out there as Brad Keller gets Royce Lewis out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches.
It's a good start there after the shellacking that the Royals took at the hands of the Twins in the last game.
Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And first offering is fouled off. No score, just getting started, top of the first.
Slider on the inside, called for a strike. Still injured in real life. Oh, is Royce Lewis still injured? Man, that ball just grazes the strike zone. Got a favorable call there.
Bounce to the left side, and it finds its way through.
I badly want to play OOTP 23. Hey, I heard it drops here soon.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog.
Base hit there by
So
Larnach.
that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man.
Here's Jorge Polanco. Had a great game against the Royals last night.
The pitch. Here's the strike.
So somebody we really, really need to keep grounded tonight. Keep him in the park, and then maybe not hit the ball at him so much. You need it.
The pitch. That's down and in.
Larnach. Larnach.
Gone to the inning.
That's a fun word.
Ball 4, 2
And ball 4, so Polanco finds his way on base again. Badly want to play NCAA football 24.
Now the Minnesota cleanup.
I'm hoping it's out next summer.
In there for strike.
I really do hope it's out next summer.
Next pitch
Ball
is down.
bounces in there. Miguel Sano was 4 for 5 with 4 singles last game. Didn't hit for a lot of power in that one.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
And just like that, the
Balls in a strike.
Twins are threatening again.
Swing and a miss. Full
3-2 count.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Change up, fouled off. See if we can't get him chase the slider here on the outside part of the zone or roll over for a double play.
Oh, that drilled.
That ball hit Brad Keller square in the back. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. That ball was absolutely grooved right at Brad Keller right there. You haven't been much of a football fan since the Rams left. I'm a St. Louis Battlehawk fan now. Okay. The XFL. Wow, that ball. We're going to take a look at that one again. Take a look at this replay. Let's see where that hits him. So here comes the pitch. And that's Sano. I mean, it definitely saved a run. So Brad Keller here playing a bad game of dodgeball. And that goes right there in the old right hip butt cheek area. So take a look at this one right there. Ooh, that's got him in a lot of the meat part. But that's definitely going to sting, and that's on his landing leg. So we'll see how that fares for him the rest of the way. Keller's staying in. He's tough. Did his foot. It hit his right in the butt. The right gluteus maximus, yes. He is staying in. Tough competitor out there.
That one the other way.
Tough competitor out there. Oh, no.
Hit, couldn't run it down.
Ball gets by Merrifield, and Ursula again with another double. His third double of the series.
You got to get on your horse. Get to that
And there's a
man,
two-run
get
double,
back
so
in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's gonna put
you wonder if
pressure
that hit on by Sano had something to do with that pitch as well. But Merrifield is kind of a blunder out there. He normally doesn't make a defensive blunder like that. And the bats are still alive here for Minnesota. It's going to be a 3-0 ball game here.
And they're up by 3.
And already you see Kansas City getting hog-walloped by the Minnesota Twins.
first pitch.
Ursula is tearing us apart. He really is. He's having a really, really good series in this one with his third double, and all those doubles have been 4 runs. More like Minnesota tonight. You're right.
You're picking up a knock.
Gary Sanchez now. First
Apparently the
pitch,
Twins still have more
strike.
offense.
Well, lots of
Yes,
pitches
apparently
thrown
they
in
do,
the first
but
inning, it's kinda
maybe we have some as well. Maybe we can get into a shootout tonight. Might be another busy day for Casey's Arm Barn.
early enough.
Yes, and we're running out of those long reliever spots.
Cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
All right, that ball is kind of a lazy fly ball out there in Merrifield and right field.
All
right.
Makes the catch, and that'll do
So
it.
unfortunately, the Twins are already up 3-0 after one, after their first attempt at hitting.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Here's Whit Merrifield batting .215. He's really gotten that batting average to shoot up lately. He was down around the 150 mark 5 or 6 games ago.
First offering is fouled off.
Might need to call up a fresh arm.
Nice inning on offense.
The good news is we did have an off day right before this series.
Go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any.
And Merrifield takes that ball. That's deep.
Way back there.
And Merrifield puts one into the visitors' bullpen for a leadoff home run. Whit Merrifield's second home run of the season. He doesn't hit a lot of home runs, but that ball stayed high. He kept it high and drives it out of the park. A nice one-run home run there by Whit Merrifield. That ball just stayed up in the zone, and he just takes it out of the way. Whit making up for that poor angle in right field last outing. Facts. Whit can hit. Yes, that is his third hit in the last 2 games. Then Bobby Witt Jr. smokes a ball there and snow coned again by Gio Urshela. The second hit that Bobby Witt Jr. has had taken away by Gio Urshela. There you go. You see the batting average is starting to creep up there for Kansas City. Their offense starting to settle in a little bit better. That curveball had hit me written all over it. It did. And a good defensive play there by Urshela. Bobby Witt Jr. smoked that last ball.
Late game situation with runners in scoring position.
Nick Prado batting .222 in his 4th career game. Urshela. Yes, Urshela.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way. Straighten him up a little bit.
Nick Prado, .222 average. Dylan Bundy with his 6th pitch.
To the right side.
Prado on top of it, rolls it on over to Jorge Polanco. Polanco flips it on over to Sano. 2 away here. Now Salvador Perez coming in. He did homer last night's game in the 9th inning. Batting .273 was the 2021 Silver Slugger out of the catcher position. Hit 48 home runs on his way to a great game. Yeah, Urshela got it. Here we go. Salvador Perez, 205 career home runs, looking for career home run 206.
Swing and that ball smashed on a line. Larnach makes
Hanging up there long enough for Larnach to get it in right field, but Merrifield gets the Royals back in the game a little bit and makes it a 3-1 game. And Bacon hates it here as usual. As usual. All right.
Top of the second.
Anyways.
For the Twins, Alex Kirilloff.
Alex Kirilloff, don't believe he played last night. I can't remember what he did in the last game.
He needs a quick 1-2.
Brad Keller needs to make sure he gets right back in this game, or it could be a short day here for him. And once again, another hit. We're just not throwing the ball out of the zone enough. We're throwing too many strikes, and Minnesota's just waiting on a good strike and just hitting it. That is not new. That is correct. Forever. Yet another hit.
All the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
That's a good pitch right there.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us.
1-1 count. Does he chase the sinker down low? Swings right through the sinker. Ryan Jeffers did homer in the game last night off of Carlos Hernandez. Change up down in the zone, and you don't run on Salvador Perez. Flips it on over there to Bobby Witt Jr., and he lays the tag down and 1 away. So we got kind of a gift there with the bad pitch. Wild pitch leads to an out at third. We'll take it.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that.
One fastball down and away.
Want to have to deal with stuff down.
Good release, and Ryan Jeffers fouls it off. Now we chase the slider down and away. And that slider hangs up there, and the ball just foul. Just foul.
The game has moved along. We see more and more information supplied by teams about the
Nick Prado, look at that. Air Prado over there at first base. Makes a great catch. They is extremely aggressive in base running this year. They are. Needs to be toned down a little bit. When the announcers run out of things to talk about, so they talk about umpire's height. Look at that play right there. Nick Prado, look at the hops on him here. That ball is scorched down the line. Looks like it's going to be a hit. Inside out to the pitch. But look at the hops here by Nick Prado. Look at the elevation there. Full extension. And robs a hit. Air Prado over there at first base. Flashing the leather over at first. Yes. Doing a really good job.
there, and it's 0-1.
Nikki Fresh over there.
Strong second inning is a confidence
Nikki
builder for
Fresh,
him.
yes. Nikki Lopez and Nikki
His
Prado.
manager doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
We've got a young ball club with some mix of veterans, too. So it's not like we're just a complete baby ball club or anything. And Bobby Witt Jr. whiffs on that one. Ball gets right over the glove of Bobby Witt Jr. and goes nestles its way over there into left field to Andrew Benintendi. Royce Lewis got on top of that sinker that did not sink.
As he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1-1 now. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Salvador Perez gets 2 outs on the base runners. Stolen base opportunity by Royce Lewis, and Salvador Perez hoses him down there at second base.
To end the inning, that's the way to pick up the pitcher.
If you're enjoying the content, be sure to drop that like button. Really helps out the content in this channel and gets more visibility. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it as well. As we're quickly coming up on 150 subscribers to the channel. You don't run on a Missouri team, right?
When you look at
Benintendi's eyes got as big as Lake Michigan right there and swung over the top of it. They need to learn their lesson on the base pass. Unfortunately, they have not. And how awesome would it be if NMLB The Show also would keep track of Salvador Perez's caught stealing stats? Because he's picked off a lot of runners early in the season already.
Next one in the dirt.
But does not keep track of catcher stats very well. At least I've found.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-2 count.
Now, when you think about players in the past or even in today's game, who's a comparison?
He reminds me a little bit of Harold Baines.
Goes down, and there, once again, Jorge Polanco deep in the hole. Throws it right over to Sano. Benintendi out.
Sends it over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Salvi wasn't their catcher last year, was he? Yes, he was. Yep. Yeah, Salvi had 48 home runs. Salvi's played his entire career here
Here's Hunter Dozier to the
in Kansas City. Came up in 2011, I believe.
Out to
That curveball
center.
hangs, but I think Dozier got underneath it.
This one up. Squeezes
Hit it too high.
And there's 2 down.
Santana was DH in first base. He played a lot of first base as well. Santana hadn't caught for years.
Lopez.
Cam Gallagher's our backup catcher.
Up the middle. Polanco collects. Fires over to first.
Not very patient right there. It's still a 3-1 ball game heading to the top of the 4th inning.
On to the 3rd inning.
Top of the 3rd inning, excuse me.
Trevor Larney.
Yeah, they've been behind him probably for 5 or 6 seasons.
There's a strike.
Gully's back out here for
Maybe
the
longer.
third, and after the first couple of innings,
Chris Santana came up as a catcher. Yes, he did come up as a catcher.
give him a
That ball's going to be out the wall. Does it stay in the park? That's the real question. Just foul.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Knees are probably gone. A lot of things are gone with Santana right now.
Zips it
Bobby
to
Witt Jr. I like the animations of the throw over on the infield now. They had a lot of new animations, I think, on infield throws.
Win up to him.
I think they did a really good job with a lot of the animations.
That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a
Merrifield's going to be chasing that one down. Can he get there?
field.
I think it's going to be over the head of Whit Merrifield as well.
That one hops
A lot of hits out here from Minnesota in this series early. Santana had a decent year last year, didn't he? Okay, on-base percentage was okay. Didn't hit for a great average. He was okay. Nothing great.
It's
Looks
nothing
like 13
crazy,
was his
but
last
it
year
does
behind the
say a
dish.
lot about how well
So
he
9 seasons ago.
pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times.
I don't remember ever hearing about like Carlos Santana being like a great catcher either.
I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
It's pretty clear that SDS doesn't care about single-player mode as much as they care. That's true. That is true. But I still really enjoy franchise. I play franchise all the time.
Witt over to first.
Love franchise mode. Bobby Witt Jr. to Nick Prado. I'm hoping to hear that for many years to come in Kansas City.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio.
That one ripped.
Nicky Lopez saves a run there with a backhanded grab. We miss Pudge Rodriguez. It's been a minute for Pudge.
3-1.
You used to, you don't play it anymore. Up next, 891 with Michael A. Taylor, Alberto Mondesi, and Whit Merrifield, who does have a hit with the 1 home run
Here
earlier.
at the ballpark,
So here's Michael
as we
A.
go
Taylor.
to the last of the third. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A.
The
Taylor.
center fielder, Michael A.
And
Taylor.
first
Jumps on
offering
that
is
first one,
fouled
fouls it off. 9-year career. A lot of action in Washington. 7 years in Washington. 2 years. This is year number 2 in Kansas City with him.
And ball one.
Can I turn off the universal DH? I refuse to play franchise. You can. You don't have to play with DH. You can turn DH off.
Swings and misses. And a count 1 and 2.
You can have it completely off if you want. Swings right through that slider at 79 miles an hour.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and
Here's
catcher.
Alberto Mondesi. You can turn DH off.
And Alberto
Number
Mondesi.
27.
And the first pitch
Yes, sir.
misses for ball 1.
All right, Alberto Mondesi batting 161. That's why he's batting down in the 9 hole.
Next pitch is popped
Just
up.
begging for him to do better. Been able to do that for years. Yep.
Sano pulls that one down. And a couple of
Yep.
quick outs.
I am begging.
Now back.
I don't think you can do it by.
Speedy Whit
I
Merrifield.
don't think you can do it that way now. I think it's either DH is on or DH is off. I don't think you can do it by league now. I'm not sure. I can't remember on that one. Last year you could, but I'm not sure you can this year. Whit Merrifield, man.
And is
Oh, with a hit robbed out there in left field.
Driving catch to end the inning.
What a catch. Alex Kirilloff takes another hit away.
Fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
We changed his power against lefties. He doesn't get a lot of at bats against lefties. But yeah, we did the boost. We didn't necessarily boost Monty's. We adjusted Monty's ratings.
The shortstop.
Remember, we took his speed down a little bit.
all the skills. The range is really good, but the
Right now, it looks like that first inning might be all the action that the Twins need.
And a strike.
Whit was doing such a good job.
Tapped out in front of the
Hit a home
plate.
run, and then hit that ball, and that's another hit taken away.
The throw
Keller.
first, and one gone in the fourth.
Yep, we
as they get
adjusted.
the leadoff man.
Now back.
Here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Fly
Adjust is a much better word than boosted.
and that's in there for strike 1.
Bobby Wood Jr. is going to settle underneath this one.
Whit has this
2
one
quick
set
outs
up.
here for Brad Keller. That's kind of the inning we need here.
He makes the
Need to make
catch,
this another quick
and
one.
there's 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3
Now
here,
batting.
will be a
The left
very
fielder,
positive sign
Alex
for him and for his team.
I'd like him to at least work 6 innings in here.
High in the air, out
Lazy
front.
fly ball out to Whit. Whit's got it. Let's go hit.
Makes the catch.
If we can get through 2 more innings with Brad Keller, turn out to be a quality start would be amazing. After that start he had in the first inning, especially taking that ball off the butt cheek. All right, Bobby Wood Jr., the rookie, 0 for 1 in this one. Fouls off way too many pitches. Yes, they do. I do have some of the sliders adjusted, though.
At the top of the
I do have a
order.
lot of sliders adjusted.
If you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the
I have those in my
bases
Discord.
and pick up a run.
Next pitch is popped up.
Underneath that one. That's a ball he's got to sit back and wait on a little bit more and look to drive it. So far, Kansas City only with a 1 hit. 10 at bats and only 1 hit.
Now for Kansas City, Nick
The
Prado.
first base.
11 at bats now. Now here's Nick Prado.
In there for
Are you sure you're allowed to say
strike
butt cheek on YouTube? I have no idea, honestly.
Continues to pound
I'm
the zone
assuming
pitch
so.
after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been
I have no idea what I can say and
one.
can't say on
Now the
YouTube.
count is even.
Is 1 for 11 good? Not tonight.
On the ground at first. And he
Foul
picks
ball
it
there.
up.
I'm just messing. Yeah, I don't even know what you can and can't say on YouTube.
a good job keeping the
Van
hands
Hammer
down,
incoming.
foul that pitch off.
Next offering way off the plate.
Nick Prado 0 for 1. The young rookie. Fouls off that one. 2-2, so he's having good at bats. Well, Coach randomly stopped streaming. We know why. I'll be over on Twitch.
Next one
Don't you worry
misses.
about that.
3 and 2 down.
All right, 3-2 count.
Line
And Nick
drive.
Prado, that is why he is a major league hitter already. Already. As he pulls that one down the line, gets his 3rd career hit. Nick Prado starting to heat up a little bit.
Pulled it hard into the outfield. Exactly what
Now
he
I'm
was
worried.
supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat. And you can feel this
All right,
crowd
Salvador
waking up
Perez
with
has a
this
chance to
noise.
tie it up
Guys are
here.
starting to make some noise with their bats.
And the batter now, Salvador Perez.
And instead, we rolled right into a double play.
And it's a double
Salvador
play.
Perez, a true 3-outcome kind of hitter.
We go.
Strikeout,
Three.
home run,
Royals
or
won.
double play. Nick Pratto straight from high school to the league. Straight from high school.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now
I think he's 23 years old as well.
The designated hitter, Ryan Jeffers.
That ball's going to be off the fence.
That'll touch down off the base of the fence.
Benintendi gets it back in quick. Just a long single. Just a long single on that one.
Man, Singy, he hit
Now
that
batting,
ball right on the
the center
sweet
fielder.
spot.
I like OT better franchise. Yeah, as far as franchise sim goes, yes. I still need that gameplay aspect. I still need to be able to play the game.
Squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
I like to have a little bit of control, a little bit of fun. But I do agree that as far as a franchise, it's an excellent game.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Okay, a little wild there. We got 2 runners on. Gameplay beats OOTP by a mile. Yes, yes, not even close. Retweet to the gameplay aspect. Yes, yes. Yep, like actual gameplay, like playing the game. Graphics, that stuff. As far as the sim goes, it's a beautiful game.
Popped in the air, left field, and Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one down.
One away. One away here.
Now
Brad Keller trying to battle through this inning.
Jorge Polanco.
Just don't give in on this one. Jorge Polanco. Such a good hitter.
And Polanco is out.
Whit Merrifield made a save to run there on a good jump.
Smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just
Brad Keller out here just competing. This is a gritty performance. Gritty performance by him. Nothing beats the realism of OTP. It even has some wacky storyline. Yeah, it does a really good job with that part of it. And look at that. Brad Keller puts the first 2 runners on and finds a way to battle out of it. Still staying out there through 5.
Twin strand of pair. But they
That was a
still
big
lead
inning. Now we got to get the basketball. We got Benintendi, Dozier, and Lopez up. If that doesn't strike fear into the hearts of the Twins, I don't know what lineup would.
Andrew
leading off for
Benintendi.
the Royals, the left
I
fielder,
might as well get rid of my setup, man. We don't set up saves right now with our 7-10 season.
Up the middle.
Benintendi hits it into the shift again.
First, and the
Hits that one. Most nights that would be a hit, but not with the shift on there. Brad preserving the arm barn a bit too. That he is. That he is.
Dozier.
First pitch.
Ball goes away there.
These hitters are going to have to find a
Ban
way
the shift.
to
I'm not saying that.
see more pitches per at
Couch,
bat.
Goldie, O'Neal, Arnado, Cobb.
Offense not going to have to work over there, and it's going to
True,
be
true,
advantage
true,
pitching all game long.
Goldie, O'Neal, Arnado might be a little bit better than Dozier, Lopez, and
2-0.
Benintendi. Dozier hits it hard and right to
Makes the grab.
Royce Lewis out there in center field.
2 down.
So we're hitting the ball at decent spots. Also because of you, Coach, I can't stop calling it the arm barn. I love the arm barn.
Nicky Lopez
Oh, you're good. You're good, man.
in for the Royals.
Nicky Lopez 0 for 1. I'm getting tired.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
You watched me play a lot of baseball tonight.
First pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
They say you win.
Nicky Lopez 0 for 1.
Swing and a line drive.
We've hit some hard balls right at people. So that I'd like to see that we're hitting some harder contact and things like that, yet we're not getting it done and not finding that green grass. Not a whole lot for me, Big Daddy. Not a whole lot for me.
6. Gio Urshela to the plate.
Okay, can Brad Keller get through this inning?
And a good fastball.
I spent almost the entire day doing nothing but baseball stuff. Love it, love it, love it.
They can track that.
Yes, a lot of hard balls hit right at
They don't
people.
care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering misses, and it's a ball to strike.
Gonna start finding some hits here soon.
Next pitch.
Nicky Lopez slides over there. Goes from gold defense down to silver defense today. Must be a little on the tired side.
Now Correa up to hit.
shortstop, Carlos.
We're not a real deep team as well.
First pitch,
So we could look for like a Chris Taylor type player, maybe not as good as Chris Taylor. We could really use a Chris Taylor type player.
in the air.
Can Merrifield track this one down? Can he get there? Oh, right up over his head and over into the bullpen for a ground rule double.
Well, there's something really nice
Should be
about
diamond in your opinion? It should be. It should be, but he is gold normally, but it's dropped down to silver. Wake Forest Baseball Stadium is called Couch Stadium. So whenever they hit home runs, they're called couch taters. Oh, I like that.
Maybe put one in the gap
I like
so you
that.
can jog home as well.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
The Blues destroy the
Leads off
Predators.
second with one gone in the inning.
Never been a hockey guy.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's okay, just make it an adjustment. Remember, you don't have defensive ratings.
And now 1 and 2.
We did take Witt's defense down at third.
And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out and a runner at second. Now he breaks his back.
Look at Brad Keller battling in this game. He's going to find a way to get a quality start in this one. Is it because KC doesn't have a hockey team? That's part of it, but I'm just not a hockey guy. Look at Brad Keller out here.
Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Look at that. That bat's coming right at his head, and he just goes and picks the baseball up and throws him out of first.
Here's Alex Kirilloff.
This will be the last batter Brad Keller faces, regardless of outcome here. Regardless of outcome, this will be the final bat. Or final batter for Brad Keller. Because that's why I never got into the NBA. Yeah, I wish they would get in an NBA team in Kansas City. He swings at it. 1-2 count. Chases that ball down. Will he chase a sinker down? No, he will not.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Bobby Witt Jr.'s got it. And look at that. Brad Keller finds a way to get that quality start. I do, however, have defensive opinions. Taylor, Mondesi, Merrifield back up. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
And here is Michael A. Taylor.
The center fielder, Michael
Oh.
Taylor.
Let's see what we got. We got righty, 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 lefty coming up. We're going Merrick Garrett coming in. Okay, we need at least a run in this inning. At least a run in this inning. And Michael Taylor may have just gotten his one right there.
That's back there.
Michael A. Taylor puts one in the seats right in front of the fountains. Michael A. Taylor with a home run gets his one back.
It's 3-2.
That was a good hit there. 101 miles off the bat. 407 feet to left center field into the seats. Hey, what's up, Danny? How are you? Hockey might be coming to KC or Houston. Those two cities are most likely in the U.S. I'd love to hear that. What's up, Danny? How are you, man? Look at this. We're doing actual YouTube content over here. Can you believe it? This is all you, Danny. You made this happen. You made this happen. Green shouldn't be able to regularly hit 100 miles an hour plus, having a 92 mile an hour. Is that IRL? Michael A. and the A stand for Atomic Bomb. I like that. Pro YouTube. Yes, pro YouTuber now. Love this franchise. I appreciate that, Danny. I love franchise mode. And Mondesi finally gets a hold of one. And he's going to take a chance. He's going to try to make this a double. And he slides in there and he's safe. Mondesi shows off the wheels there and gets his 5th double of the season. That's Royals baseball right there. Merrifield 3 for 6 in the series. Homered earlier in the first. That's Royals baseball right there. Ball 1. We got absolutely rocked in our first game tonight, Danny. 9-1, the Twins beat us. It's going to be a productive out at least. So moves Mondesi over to third with 1 out. Not the greatest outcome of there, but it was at least a productive out. I'm a big fan of the realism of the YouTube content. That's why I love playing franchise mode so much. Yes, yes, it is. You're going to make Bundy throw a Maddox if you keep swinging at everything. This is why I don't like to stream live. Yes, you are true. You are telling the truth there. Can Bobby Witt Jr. tie the game up?
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can
The
get
bullpen's up. They got Jorge Alcala and Joe Smith. I'm not sure how to pronounce Jorge Alcala. Jorge Alcala.
Smith getting loose as well.
Bobby just got to put the ball on the right side. And that's going to do it. Bobby Wood Jr. is going to at least tie this game up. As the sack flies there. Sack fly to center field. Royce Lewis throws it in. Mondesi scores easily. We are tied at 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hip, hip, hooray. Joe Smith. A+ pronunciation. Appreciate it. Got you, Bacon. All right, Nick Prado here. 3 for 11 in this series, or in this season so far. Batting .273 in his 4th career game. 1 for 2 in this one. And Dylan Bundy hits the strike zone here again. So Brad Keller's off the hook for the loss. Could still possibly get the win. Nick Prado right back up the middle of his 2nd hit of the game. 4 hits in the last 2 games. Nice work. I appreciate it. You ever play franchise and you're ready to tag up and you do, but you see them throw to third? I've not done that, I don't think.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter.
Nick Prado's starting to really heat up here. Got 2 rookies in the lineup with Bobby Witt Jr. and Nick Prado now. Salvador Perez could put Brad Keller on the hook for the win now. That ball was hit hard, and Prado decides to stay at second. May have just torn his ACL rounding second base. He comes up hobbling.
Now batting, left fielder.
But he stays in the game. Tough kid. All right, here's Andrew Benintendi.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Andrew Benintendi rips one down the line. Salvador Perez could score from first. Here we go. Salvador Perez going to test the arm. And he's going to score from first. Salvador Perez makes it a 5-3 game. Andrew Benintendi ropes a double down the line, and the Royals dugout is happy, saying, "Feed me more. Feed me more." Andrew Benintendi ropes it down the line in the corner.
But his resume speaks for itself.
Then you realize you left early. Yes, that happens sometimes. But I've not had it happen to me. And there we go. Brad Keller may find his way into the win column after that first inning. Salvi just unhitched the wagon. Yes, he just unhitched the wagon. That's what speed do. That's what speed do. So his day's done. And in comes Drew Strotman.
Number 62.
Was that feed me or get me a pipe?
A little length out of this arm.
Maybe one or the other.
We'll see.
You've done that? Okay. Yeah, I've not done that. That I remember. All right, can Dozier keep it going here? A lot of hits here in the inning, the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th may be our best inning we've had all season. That was a really good inning so far. We scored 4 runs here. Michael A. Taylor starts it off with a home run. Mondesi gets the double. Merrifield moves him over. Bobby Wood Jr. gets him in. And then you saw there what Perez and Benintendi have done. So we're having a good inning.
The 1-1.
Dozier hits it hard, and he may have just drove in another run. It's going to make it a 6-3 ball game as Dozier cracks that ball straight out to center field. Gorman is tearing it up in AAA. What position is he? Is he a third baseman or second baseman? He's the second baseman, right? Nolan Gorman. Good base hit there by Hunter Dozier. 6-3 ball game.
Next up for the Royals, Nicky Lopez.
Second baseman.
Second baseman now.
Lopez.
Nicky Lopez, and he lines out. Doesn't line out, but hits a soft liner back up the middle. Jorge Polanco's there. Yes, nice to see the bats coming up. We bat around, though. 9 at bats, bring in 5. Yes, Nolan Arenado. I heard he's decent. So in comes Amir Garrett here in the 7th inning. In a 3-run game. We're going to tap, get down, and we're going to get Jake Brentz and Josh Stallmont warmed up.
Harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Ryan.
Tapped softly on the ground.
Nick Prado gets it, and Amir Garrett covers. Amir Garrett practices pitcher fielding practice. I heard he's pretty good. Yes, sir.
Back to the top of the lineup, Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit.
That's a really good pitch right there.
This is a
Really good pitch right there.
After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
It'd be great. Wilson, an absolute missile in Milwaukee today. Yes, I did see that. 19 away. His 20th home run in the Brewers Park.
that one
American
down the
Family Field.
line.
Bobby Wood Jr. throws him out there. Good speed, but not good enough for Bobby Wood Jr.'s arm. Backhand, comes up throwing. Royce Lewis out.
2 outs, base is empty.
Trevor Larnach.
For the 4th time tonight. In there.
I have to be honest. Uh-oh. What do you got to be honest about?
Sacrifice to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
I will never call it that.
In for a strike.
What do you call it, Miller Park?
Swing and a
Not even if there's a fire. I like the Set Brothers reference there. By the way, Chad, if you stuck around this long, or YouTube, if you stuck around this long and you're enjoying the content, and you wouldn't mind dropping a subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Or hit that like button; it helps out the content a lot. Thank you so much for checking out the franchise. I'll take the universal DH if it means I can see Pujols have a good season wearing the birds on the bat one more time. Yep, there you go.
Say that.
that one the other way.
Michael A. Taylor homered to start off the inning last time, and here he goes singles right off there. And here come the Royals.
Didn't take long
Miller
to get a
Park
result for that.
until I
And
pass.
tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line.
Look at the Royals starting to come alive here.
Sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a.
Now I'll see if Mondesi got that double. See if he's got a little mojo back.
Kansas City at Alberto Mondesi.
Stretch the single into a double.
This one smacked
That
out
ball
the
is hit
left
hard, and that's going to be in the gap.
Drops for a hit.
Mondesi coming alive here.
Taylor.
Does he get a triple? He's going to try for 3.
He'll score
He's got it. Mondesi with an RBI triple.
Not in time. He's safe.
Well done, drives in the run. He didn't smoke
Also, I like the rule where if you pull your pitcher before the 5th inning, you also lose the DH.
There's so much open
Okay.
space out there, so I think that knock was all about his approach.
Mondesi coming alive there. 5 total bases in this game thus far. Definitely not a Cardinals fan, but seeing one more season of Pujols, Yachty, and Wainwright is saying, yes, it is. Circa 2006. In comes Bailey Ober. Love to see this. Yes, we'd love to see this, Danny. The Royals coming alive after that beatdown from last night. In comes Whit Merrifield. This is the very first at bat of the game for the Royals.
So up next, Whit Merrifield.
Hear me out, Big Daddy Doug's. After Euchre dies, I want it to be the Bob Euchre Memorial Park at American Family Field. That way we can call it the Euchre.
It's always a big boost.
That'd be kinda
for any
cool.
team, and one reason why they're working
But
with the
Euchre's not
league
going to
right
die.
Smash to the left
Rips
side.
down the line.
And
Mondesi sitting over here at third. The offense coming alive here for Kansas City.
right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss.
I never got to see those 3 in their primes.
now. Really
Well, you're
trying to
watching
stay
them in their
back
prime
with
right now.
speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Got him looking.
Good pitch. That's a really good pitch. Huge game at the plate. Yes, Holtman. Yes, absolutely.
Bobby Witt
Number
Jr.
7,
That was a good plate misspent there.
Junior.
Runners breaking to the plate.
Look at that little hit and run action with the runner at third.
Slings it across.
Look at that, still forcing the action there. A little hit and run action for an infield hit. Bobby Witt Jr. gets the RBI, and Mondesi scores at the plate. Call it the Brewers GM right now. They have to call it that. Bacon's fictional.
You talk about the power and the speed.
Oh, yes, they do.
Well,
That's
we knew
good stuff.
He was going to be a stud just coming up.
Yeah, but don't wait till he
Making his way
dies.
through the minor leagues and quickly at this level.
Bold hit and run there. Yes, that was not the intentions, but we'll take it.
Righty delivers.
Nick Prado going to get a third one down? No. Lazy fly ball out to left field. I'll do the best I can to convince Stearns.
Coming up, Royals 8.
I hear tweeting at him works the best.
A new
Here comes
arm
Josh Staumont into the game, making his 8th appearance on the season. 8.53 ERA, 4 strikeouts to 1 walk.
Now pitching
Does better against righties and lefties, of course.
number 63.
Typical for a right-handed flamethrower out of the bullpen. They have removed Outlier from franchise mode, which is really unfortunate because Staumont can't touch 101 anymore.
is down low.
He's been raking in recent
Please do that,
games,
Bacon.
and a big reason why getting ahead in
Let me know which
counts,
one bans you
do
first.
that consistently, and you see the results.
Fouls one off.
Jorge Polanco, what a good baseball player Jorge Polanco is. Is a Jorge Polanco a all-time Minnesota Twin? Has he played anywhere else? Yes, he played in Pittsburgh, right? Polanco used to be a Pittsburgh Pirate, correct?
Swings and misses at the breaking ball.
Stearns is too smart for Twitter, so it'll be Ramon.
One away on
Yeah,
the
Jorge
strike.
Polanco used to be in Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's right.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel
the first
Sano.
baseman, Miguel Sano.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, Gregory Polanco. Okay, so what about Jorge? Did Jorge play anywhere?
Even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So
Gregory Polanco's now in Korea. So Jorge Polanco's been in Minnesota the whole time.
2 outs, base is empty. Gio Urshela, the next twin up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Starts off with the strike here. Let's see how the curveball's working here with Urshela. Urshela stays hot.
Right field, and that's a base hit.
Urshela stays hot.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters.
Carlos Correa 2 for 3 in this game.
Working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't
Only
always
Twins, okay.
translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The next offering.
Good pitch there. Correa does not chase. Keeps the fastball up around the hands. That leaked out over the plate, though. We got lucky with that one. Get the two-seamer slide in towards Correa's hands, and it does. Do it while yours is still there. I want to see him do the lawnmower again.
And the righty deals.
That ball's hit hard, and Michael A. Taylor's not going to be able to catch that one. Urshela's going to come around third. Monty gets a good throw, but Urshela scores. Carlos Correa with his 3rd hit of the game, an RBI double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much.
Here's Gary Sanchez. He hits it hard, and Benintendi catches on a rope.
And Benintendi able to make the grab.
So, Kansas City luckily has some insurance runs there, as they are up 8-4 right now. Both teams with 10 hits. Perez, Benintendi, Dozier due up.
Bottom of the 8th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Salvador Perez.
Leading off for the Royals, the catcher,
Salvador Perez. They like to throw him low in this game a lot.
The pitch.
As he chases the high one up there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 0-1 is outside.
Fastball to the outside. Bailey Ober coming in at 91 miles per hour. Nothing overpowering. Foul ball by Salvador Perez. Eyes got big on that slider on the back door there coming in. Trying to knock on the back door there with the slider. Takes the slider 82 miles an hour outside the zone. So a 2-2 count here for Salvador Perez. Homered last night in the 9th inning. And that curveball, eyes got as big as watermelons there, and Salvador Perez strikes out chasing the curveball.
Played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Benintendi takes a ball here.
The slider doesn't slide there for Ober. Benintendi 1 for 3. Couple hard hit balls as well. Once again, the slider not sliding. Standing on the outside there. Probably gonna have to challenge him real quick. And ball hits off the shin of Ober, off the foot of Ober, and safe for Benintendi. Benintendi with his 2nd hit of the game. Love to see hits coming in many different forms here. Find a way on base. Any way works. Here's Hunter Dozier, 1 for 3. Smoked the ball out to center field earlier in the game. Swings right through that 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Expected something off speed and soft, and gets chases the fastball. That's where you got to really set fastball and adjust off speed. And now he's in a blender. He's in an absolute blender right now.
And the next pitch is way outside. Kicks and fires. And that's outside.
Benintendi on first, 1 away, 2-2 count.
2-2 now.
3-2 count, 1 out. We're going to put Benintendi in motion here. Try to stay out of a double play. Nothing else. And we do stay out of the double play by putting the runner in motion. So, good chance there. Wisconsin's been blessed with some great sports announcers, I got to say. Brian Anderson doing Brewers games, does NBA playoffs, MLB playoffs, and NCAA tournament. Gus Johnson used to do Bucks games on Fox Sports Wisconsin. Bob Harlan is a Wisconsin guy. Does the Packers games. Joe Buck is a regular for Packers games on TV. Bob Uecker for the Brewers on radio. Matt LePlay for Badgers. We are spoiled. Those are some good names. I'm a big fan of Bob Harlan. Nicky Lopez up in the air, but he just doesn't have the power, and it's a lazy fly ball out to center field. All right, to the ninth we go. 8-4 game by Kansas City. We're going to bring in Jake Brentz. Jake Brentz coming in, but we do have the closer warming up in case we need him. Sorry, Kevin Harlan, not Bob. Yeah, Kevin Harlan. I recognize the last name. Kevin Harlan used to be on 2K. No power there. Agreed with all that, but Buck.
Left-hand batter waits.
Didn't Buck go to ESPN? I don't mind Joe Buck at all. Aikman is the one I don't like. I believe Joe Buck went to ESPN. Could be wrong on that.
Pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. And now the lefty. Line drive.
Whit Merrifield tries to lay out for it. Takes a chance, but the ball did go ahead and land. That was a dangerous opportunity there for Merrifield.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head.
Jake Brentz coming in, needs to throw strikes. We would even trade runs for outs right now. Just need 3 outs. Got that 8-4 lead, need outs. And that ball is hit hard. Can Benintendi get there? He cannot. All right, so very quickly, Jake Brentz is in a bad spot. Buck and Aikman to Monday Night Football. Okay. Both of them did. Okay. Let's get a quick mound visit here to Jake Brentz. Make sure Scott Barlow's warmed up, ready to go. Don't want to get that tying run up to the plate.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center.
Michael A. Taylor tries to throw him out of third, and safe in underneath the tag. So runner at third, 1 out. Scott Barlow coming in the game. Runner on third, 1 out. Coming in for his 4th appearance, 3 for 3 in save opportunities. Here he's found himself in another one. Not bar high, but bar low. Yes, that was close. Here comes Scott Barlow coming in with that 2.7 ERA. Scott Barlow. This is the 18th episode. The 18th episode against the Twins, not the Tigers. I'll change that and edit it here after the stream. But the 18th episode of a 162-game franchise here with the Kansas City Royals on YouTube. So if you're enjoying the content in any way, please hit that subscribe button. And also, likes and notifications go a long ways as well. Big strikeout there for Barlow. You know what that means for MLB, though, since Fox let him out of his contract to leave for ESPN. Joe Buck will not be covering any MLB playoffs again this season. That is true. Change it in post. Yes, I'll change it in post. Whatever that means. This is against the Twins. Game 18 of 162. You can catch all games right here on YouTube. And also stream every Sunday through Thursday on twitch.tv/crazycoach at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Michael A. Taylor to end the game. Can he get there? Yes, and it's over. Royals win. Move to 8-10 on the season. Versus Tigers, I feel misled here. No, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be in bed right now. You tuned in for my YouTube content. You're definitely misled here. But the Twins find a way to win. After that first inning, I thought there was no way. From the 6th inning on, things livened up in this one. Urshela just continues to rake. What a catch that was by Kirilloff. I thought it was only TBS and TNT. Nice home run there. Mondesi with a double. This was his triple right there. A wild noble, yes. Brad Keller picks up the win, goes 2-1, finds his way into a quality start. 6 innings pitched, 8 hits, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, and 3 earned runs. Mondesi, player of the game with a triple and a double. Scott Barlow picks up his 4th save of the season. Here in the box score for the Minnesota Twins, Urshela comes up with 2 more hits. Correa with 3 hits on the day. Kirilloff and Jeffers both with 2 hits as well. No home runs for the Twins. And Lewis was caught stealing by Salvador Perez. Bundy takes the loss. Stroman and Ober come in. Merrifield with 1 hit. Prado gets 2 hits, Benintendi with 2 hits, Taylor with 2 hits, and Mondesi with 2 hits for 11 total hits and 8 RBIs for the Kansas City Royals. Second home run of the season for Whit Merrifield and 1 home run for Michael A. Taylor. RBIs from Merrifield, Witt Jr., Benintendi, Dozier, Mondesi, and Taylor. And a sac flies by Bobby Witt Jr. Mondesi with 1 stolen base. And also, Keller picks up that win with a 4.76 ERA now currently. And Amir Garrett gets the hold. Salmont, Brents, and Barlow make appearances. Barlow with that 4th save. And that's going to do it for that one. Because that makes the Royals 8-10 on the season through 18 games. But anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys tuning in for this game 18 of 162. As we'll get a quick sim here. Cleveland has claimed 25-year-old relief pitcher Alex Diaz off of waivers from Cincinnati. So as you take a look here, the Royals are 8-10. Tigers are 8-11. Twins are 8-10. Guardians are 10-8. And the White Sox are 12-6. Like I said, there's not a lot of great teams in this AL Central, but it should be a competitive division as we're moving through the drafts in 41 days. So that was awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. And be sure to look out for that next content that will be dropping. And if you're not here live, you can always check out the VODs and check out what we're doing here. And be sure to hit that sub button. But have a great night, and I appreciate you guys. Take care.